What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we are playing around with CORSAIR. Okay, CORSAIR. It's part of the Technogenic faction. So is Chemist. So is Scrapper. Am I wrong there? I might be wrong there. I'm not really sure. But guys, CORSAIR Executioner, okay? You know the deck well. It's a very, very strong deck. This specific deck is a variation of that. It's not the Executioner CORSAIR deck. But we're trying it out, okay? CORSAIR, anytime you see a CORSAIR, pretty much you can guarantee that they're going to have a pretty high level CORSAIR. We, on the other hand, do not. So the goal of today's video is to try and see if we can stand a chance running CORSAIR this week and not having the highest level CORSAIR, because ours is only level 8, okay? I'm very proud of our level 8. It's not a level 7, so, you know, it could be worse, but a level 8's not the best thing in the world either, so I'm not really sure how we are going to do. Before we jump into the rest of today's video, I want to give a massive shout out to today's sponsor, EWIN gaming chairs. I'm sure that you guys have heard about them already. If not from our channel, you've heard about them just out in the world, because they are the premier gaming chair company. Okay, we got them holding down the fort with our chair by the beach needs. Guys, if you're interested in getting your own chair by the beach, head on over to their website. Okay, link is in the description, and use my code GB to get your 20% off any chair that you select. And they have such a fantastic selection. You can do it by height, you can have different accessories, different needs, whatever you might do. And they also have a ton of different other discounts going on right now, including one for Father's Day. Guys, I truly didn't know what I was missing until I finally got my hands on an EWIN gaming chair. Go check it out, use my code, get yourself a discount. I know you won't regret it. But without further ado, let's jump into the rest of today's video. But we are back, and we are trying out CORSAIR, and we want to just get a couple of wins, guys. Let's just go over here. Let's go over here, see if we can get a couple of CORSAIRs on these squares, and take on... Oh! We're taking on a cultist deck, but this guy's running CORSAIR as well. I've literally never seen a CORSAIR cultist deck, but I absolutely respect it. And we're actually rocking with Snowflake in today's game, in today's deck, because I feel like it helps out early on in waves so well. It might be the best hero for the first wave, okay? Because it can clear your board all the way back to the first portal, and it can do a lot of damage throughout the game, just because CORSAIR is going to hurt a lot of your units, or hurt a lot of your monsters, I should say, but not necessarily kill all of the monsters. Okay, so we're going to hit it right there. We have a low-level Chemist, low-level Executioner, but we should be able to get those guys up pretty quickly. So let's just start eating some of these guys. We'll see what we get next. We've also got Dryad in here. Dryad is just such a great card to throw out. And yeah, the reason we're running Dryad and Scrapper rather than, say, Dryad and Harlequin and Summoner, or, you know, any of those, is basically because I want to try and get my CORSAIRs as leveled up as possible. I am well aware that they are under-leveled for a typical game. So that's what we're going to be trying to do today. Let's do that. And we've actually got 2 Scrappers right there. Let's level up our CORSAIR once. Come on, baby. Followed by our Chemist once, and we're going to hit our Snowflake as soon as we can, and then we're going to do our Executioner right there. But we already have a handful of Scrappers, a handful of CORSAIRs, a rank 2 Chemist, which I think is pretty good. Ooh, Warlock is actually the worst. I always forget that Warlock is like the boss that you don't want to see when you're playing CORSAIR. So let's just do this. And maybe, just maybe, we can take out Warlock before it hits us. That would be absolutely amazing. I'll get our Chemist up one time. 30 seconds to go. We're probably going to have to use our Snowflake this wave, even though I'd really love to use it on Warlock instead, but not necessarily going to happen. Let's get our Chemist up right there, because I think that's going to be very, very important. We can actually combine out right there, get a couple of those leveled up. 10 seconds, just over 10 seconds to go, and I think our board looks pretty solid. So I'm going to try and hit my Snowflake when Warlock comes. Let me know in the comments if you guys would have used it this wave, or if you also would have waited to use it right now to try and take out Corsair. What do we got? Oh, I tried to combine him with a Dryad. It did not happen. 200 to go through. Come on, Chemist. Come on, Corsair. Do your thing. Executioner, take it out. 100. 200 to go through. Come on, take it out, dude. 190, please. Okay, we actually combined that right there. 90. Don't go back up. Don't go back up. Executioner. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. All right. So let's just start with that. Let's do that. Now our board's looking a little scarce, but if you guys weren't paying attention, he also took a couple of crucial hits from Warlock. Look at his board. It is decimated. And he took a hit, which lost him a couple of hearts. So that's huge. That's absolutely huge. Let's chill with two. Let's chill with two executioners right now. Just because if we do level something up, I'm going to hit my Snowflake here. Maybe we'll have a better chance of getting one or the other leveled up, and then we could just eat the one that didn't get leveled up, and I think that's a pretty good strategy. But we're digging for some Corsairs. He's having a lot of trouble. His cultists are not set up, but they're actually very close to being set up. Now he's even closer to being set up. Come on, baby. Keep on working. Do what you can. Level somebody up. Going up against a Bannerlord, we're actually doing decently well, although this is a very random deck that we're going up against. I've never seen this deck that we're fighting against ever before, but to be fair, I don't think I've ever played against. There is a victory. I don't think I've ever played against somebody running my deck. Hit him with the good game. Ugly. Ugly is the word that comes to mind when looking at my deck, looking at that game, looking at his board, looking at his deck, but I respect it. Okay, it's all about trying out something a little bit different, something a little bit outside the meta, and seeing if you can make it work. But I don't think that's going to give that man confidence to continue playing that deck. We'll have to see. But let's see if we can find one more game here and see if we can find one more win as well. Taking a little while. Come on, baby. Here we go. And, okay, a J. A very, very interesting deck, to say the least. Tribunal, you hate to see it. That's what's troublesome, so troublesome about running the deck that I'm running right now, is the reason that people run Summoner and Harlequin in these Corsair decks is because you can spam them out so quickly. But if you run into Tribunal, Warlock, these bosses over and over again, especially early on in the game, you're gonna be in a world of hurt, because they're just decimating your board when I don't have the luxury of spamming units out so quickly like some of these other decks can. But guys, if you want to catch me live, I do live stream. We live stream exclusively on Twitch. We live stream on Fridays as well as Sundays. Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'd absolutely love to have you guys come on by. You can play with me, challenge me to a battle, to a game. You can select a deck for me to play, and you can hang out and watch me just play that deck. You can play with me in a dungeons run. You need help with dungeons, I can help you out. Somebody else in the chat can try and help you out, who might even be a better fit to complete a dungeon that you've never, complete a floor that you've never beaten before. Stop on by. We'd love it. We'd love to have you. It's always a good time. But yeah, 35 seconds to go. This is why it's so great to have Snowflake in this deck, because we don't need to do anything. We've got 1, 2, 3, 5 units on our board right now. I'm just going to do that because it really doesn't matter. And we could actually go down to 2 units on our board, which is a beautiful thing. And again, doesn't matter how many monsters we have, because we're just going to clear it all the way back to the front of our portal as long as we hit Snowflake at the right time and don't get hit with a lag spike. Those are the 2 most important things. But guys, the deck we're going up against is absolutely bananas. All right, Super Dad, New Jersey. What up? I got to emote at you without making it look like BM, because your deck is awesome. I absolutely love it. Rogue, Ivy, Inquisitor, Stasis, Pyro. What is going on, dude? I have no idea. I've never seen a deck like that before. But but that does not mean that we are going to win. But guys, if you're going to put it in the comments like, oh, all you do is play against decks that are super, super bad, believe me, I take my fair share of L's throughout the day. And yeah, I definitely don't play against decks like this all the time. However, I have a better win rate against decks like this than other decks. So that's probably why they're in videos, because I actually won. Does it make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. All right, let's continue on. Bedlam, I mean, there's like a 99% chance that Bedlam's going to switch us around pretty much no matter what. So, yeah, okay, we can come down here. We got our Executioner up one time. Let's get our Chemist up one time. I guess I'll just level him up. Let's hit our Snowflake. We should be able to get back to our Snowflake also. Level up our Corsair one time. I'm really liking our board, but Bedlam's going to switch us. There's no way that Bedlam doesn't switch us. There's also almost no way that Bedlam doesn't switch him, okay? So it's going to come down to complete luck, and the fact that he actually has the only slow unit on his board, which is Stasis, is not great for us. Is not the best thing in the world for us. So this is going to be an uphill battle. There's an Executioner. Let's just level him out, level him out. We found another Scrapper. I'll level this guy up. 16 seconds to get back to our Snowflake. And I think we'll be able to do it, but we're going to be in that weird spot again on whether or not we want to level him out. Oh, never mind. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. All right, I guess we're using our Snowflake on Bedlam. Take him out. Oh, my gosh, we're doing no damage. All right, we got switched. He got switched. I don't recommend this deck without with low level cards. Can that just be official right now? All right, we're alive. We're alive. We have no mana. We've got Bedlam again. Oh no. Let's just try and keep our board full. We've got a high level Chemist, a high level Executioner-ish, a couple of Corsairs. Not the end of the world. We're only going to be able to use our Snowflake once this wave, and we're going to get switched by Bedlam again. Guaranteed. Let's just do this off the bat, and then go back to trying to fill our board. But guys, this is not ideal. He's having a tough time. We're having a tough time. We're going to try and hold on to our Snowflake as long as we can, because maybe that'll be like the only thing that can win us this game, because he's already having a little bit of a tough time. He has the right amount of Pyros in 3, but he does not have the right amount of Inquisitors in also 3. Vortex is storming around the board here. I'm going to do this, 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 and that. Snowflake right there. Take him out. Woo! We almost lost right there. Boy, did we almost lose. Now he's got the right amount. 8 seconds, dude. This is so ugly. We've got a high-level Chemist. What a battle. This reminds me of, like, 4,000 trophies, or like 3,000 trophies, where all the decks are just super bad, and you have no idea whether you're winning or losing, or if you're going to win or lose. 900 to go through. We still have a couple of Corsairs. We might be able to get to our Snowflake, maybe 800. We don't have really any Corsairs. 700, 600, 500. Executioner. Oh, we don't have any Executioners. Now we've got some Executioners. 600 that he's got to go through. Let's do that right off the bat. Let's do this right off the bat. That's kind of pretty. And hey, we both took a hit. Tribunal is here. 59 seconds. So I think we're just going to hold on to our Snowflake once again. He's got, ooh, the wrong amount of Pyros. He's being so aggressive with combining out his Pyros. But he does have the right amount of Inquisitors. He has 1 Inquisitor. I think we just keep on leveling our stuff up. Let's get our Chemist up. We have a rank 5 there. So let's just do that. Let's do that. I'll level up one of these guys as well. Executioner would be nice to level up. Let's see if we can do it. Probably is not going to matter. I'm going to hit my Snowflake as late as humanly possible. Let's do our Executioner right here. 28 seconds. We're trying to do something. 150, 130. Snowflake. He used his J. Executioner. Oh! Oh my goodness. Hit him with a good game. How in the world did we actually win that? How in the world did we actually win those games? Guys, that is me trying to play Corsair with a low-level Corsair. And a deck that's not even the real Corsair deck. Guys, it is so ugly, but we did find some wins. Give it a try. If you lose, I'm not surprised. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.